Welcome to enVisioning Success, the weekly podcast where Laura Di Benedetto and Julia Becker-Collins share tips, suggestions, and stories to help you succeed in business. In today's episode, we explore 5 strategies to enhance your business through LinkedIn, such as optimizing your profile, engaging with other users, joining groups, and prioritizing recommendations and endorsements. And now, here's Laura and Julia.
Man, the green room is where the fun is at. Julia, make that face again. We were having a lot of fun. Anyway, welcome back to enVisioning Success. I'm the hostess with the mostest, Laura Di Benedetto. Also, another hostess with the mostest, Julia Becker-Collins.
Hello.
She's also my business partner. I love her. She's my work wife. And the show is lovingly sponsored by our company, Vision, celebrating 25 years of marketing kick-assery. Bam! Note to the producer, please put an awesome sound effect in there. Thank you. like a nunchuck sound or like whatever.
We need a soundboard. That's what we need.
Yeah, we do. Man, I would be unstoppable and extremely annoying. Anyway, this episode is all about how to leverage LinkedIn to sell. So LinkedIn, boy, is there a lot of potential on that platform. People don't really give it a lot of credit, I feel. But some people have figured it out. I'm one of them. So I'm going to be able to help you learn how to leverage it for yourself. The thing about LinkedIn, honestly, it wasn't always awesome. Sorry, LinkedIn. I love you now. But there were years ago where it was like, and you were kind of struggling to get your feet underneath you. But I think you've done an excellent job building a great platform. And I ought to know because I use it and I've made money. So thank you so much. So here's the thing about LinkedIn that I want to share with you. LinkedIn, just like every other social network, makes money when eyeballs are on the platform. Mm-hmm. If you know that and keep that in the center of your mind, you'll understand that your content should keep eyeballs on.
Well, as with all things, we plan and God laughs.
All right. So LinkedIn is a social network, just like every other network that wants to keep eyeballs on the platform. When eyeballs are on the platform and people are on it longer, that's when LinkedIn makes money. LinkedIn rewards content creators who create good stuff that keep people scrolling and engaging longer. It's just that simple. So if you keep that in mind, that will help you to curate better content. And you want to create good content. You want to originate good stuff. You want to engage with good stuff. But we have a bunch of different things that we can share with you today about that. And Julia's dog has been losing her mind for the last minute. So I'm going to start us off with the first one. The first one, if you can't see, she's laughing.
Thank you.
I gotcha. People planning, God laughs. And we punt. Okay, so the first thing you want to keep in mind is you really do want to optimize your profile. There are so many things that you can do to optimize your profile. It's way more than just your header and your description, but it's your tagline, it's your photo, it's your calls to action. For years, I never had a paid profile. And when I made $750,000 in 1 year on LinkedIn, I was using the free version. So just saying, you don't have to pay to play. If you create really good content, LinkedIn will reward you with visibility. But you want to create a nice brand for yourself. You want to have a nice professional photo. You want a strong headline, and you want to fill out the summary and experience sections thoughtfully. You really want to make sure that you understand who you're speaking to, speak your avatar's language. If you missed the last episode, we were talking about how important it is to know who you're speaking to. You want to make sure that you go back to the previous episodes that we did. I think they were like 30 episodes ago. And we were doing a mega deep dive into building your ideal customer profile, also known as avatar. You want to figure that out because everything you create your profile, your content, everything needs to be for that one person. How's Doggo? We ready to go to point 2?
She's waiting to be given permission to eat her treat.
Oh.
So we have a minute.
Okay, well, you can go with point 2 and then hit mute real quick.
Excellent. Point 2, post regularly. Stay active by posting articles, sharing insights, commenting on industry news. I know this seems obvious, but oftentimes people don't follow it. Regular activity keeps you visible and relevant. So it's not only what you're posting, which you should definitely be posting regularly. It's also, are you commenting on other people's posts? Are you liking other people's posts? Are you engaging with content? Are you sharing articles? Are you offering wisdom? Are you connecting with more people, etc.? The algorithm wants you to engage on the platform.
100%. Absolutely. So here's a little bonus tip for you about staying active and posting articles. Don't post for the sake of posting garbage, or for the love of all things holy, using AI to compose your comments for you. Don't you do it. I will slap you silly. Don't.
That's so lazy.
It's an instant no thank you. Bye. Like, I see people do that with me, and it's like, AI loves the word crucial. So it's like, it's crucial to understand. Me. Yeah, robot wrote that. I'm not bonding with you today. Sorry. Like,
it's just like, people are going to listen to this and be like, there's no way people do that. Yes,
they do. I have a couple people who routinely use their little bots to like troll my content. I mean, hey, cool. It's free exposure for me, so I'm going to take it. But I always troll them in the response. It's like, that sounds an awful lot like ChatGPT. Thanks for weighing in.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah, I saw you, cheater. So make sure that you're actually posting interesting stuff. This is that whole thing about authenticity we talked about in the last episode. You really want to share your authentic views on something. Sometimes I'll post a hot take. Sometimes I'll agree with something that people have had to say, and sometimes I won't. I mean, there was someone moaning about, how employees don't leave bad jobs, they leave bad bosses. And I was like, yup. And sometimes people have a shitty attitude and they deserve to be left.
Yeah.
So it's actually up to both parties, not just blaming the big bad employer. Wah, I'm a victim. No, it's actually having a symbiotic relationship where both parties contribute to a positive, healthy, constructive relationship where the employer is respected and gives respect, and the employee is respected and gives respect. Like, it goes both ways. And this whole victim shit of, one side is the oppressor and the other side is the oppressed, absolutely not. So that's my genuine opinion and bit of a hot take. So I struggled to write that politely, but I figured it out. And guess what? I got a lot of traction on it. I got a lot of requests for people to connect with me that day because they agreed. Employers are not inherently evil. Employers are humans too. And if you're nice to your boss, if you need something, chances are, if your boss is a good person, they'll probably be nice to you back. Like, yeah, goes both ways. So authenticity, being real, and posting something that actually has value and merit. Really important.
Yeah. I want to point out the excellent use of symbiotic in that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate the accolade.
I will also say that Vision is pretty amazing as an employer. So,
Yeah, we believe in that whole thing called adulting and respect. And we build up our team members and we absolutely love them. We invest in them and all that other stuff. We're humans. We have feelings. We enjoy being respected and we give lots of respect. I mean, come on, listen. If you're looking for a job someday and you'd like to apply, we even have unlimited paid time off because we believe in adulting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just had a conversation with somebody recently who couldn't figure out how to get anybody to apply for jobs at their company. And I said, this is absolutely true. We had a job posted for 6 days and I had over 500 applicants. So, there are good people out there to hire as long as you're a good employer.
Absolutely. So let's talk about point 3, engaging with others. Kind of rolls nicely from point 2, engaging with others. Here's the thing about LinkedIn. It's all about relationships. It's all about connections, right? So if you are regularly engaging with other people's posts, they're regularly engaging with you, contributing thoughts, even if it's a hot take, sometimes especially if it's a hot take on something, what you're doing is you're increasing your visibility, but you're also contributing to the development of your personal brand because people know you as the person who says this or whatever. People know me as a truth teller. I'm so proud of having that as part of my brand. People know they're not always going to like what I tell them, but they know they can trust me because I will never, ever lie. I will never steer them wrong, and I will tell them the truth, even if it's ugly. I'm thrilled with that.
I agree. I mean, I feel like people know me as somebody who tells the truth, even if it's difficult, and as somebody who's incredibly sarcastic, which I am here for. I love the sarcasm.
I also appreciate that. That's great.
And as a grammar nerd, I appreciate a good grammar joke.
Team Oxford comma. I know. You and me bonded over the Oxford comma early in our relationship.
Yes. I love me an Oxford comma.
People that don't use it, I don't know. There's some strangulation in your future. Listen, do you ever see that thing like, let's eat grandma or let's eat grandma? Punctuation saves lives.
That's my humor. I love it. I'm here for it.
Yep. Awesome. So let's talk about point number 4. Julia?
Use recommendations and endorsements. Again, I feel like this is obvious, but a lot of people, unfortunately, don't know the power of LinkedIn. Ask colleagues, clients, former supervisors to write recommendations and endorse your skills. It builds credibility, increases engagement on your profile. It makes you look like the expert that you are, and offer to give recommendations and give endorsements as well.
Absolutely. They go so far for you. And what's really nice is you can copy and paste and use those on your website. If someone's like, I don't know, should I work with you? Well, I do have 68 recommendations in my profile. Feel free to take a look. It's nice. It's, you get to show off and you're encouraged to do it. It does build credibility. And that's huge because, listen, I can tell you all day long that I am awesome. I'm going to come across like an egocentric, pompous ass. Or someone else could tell you that I'm awesome and you will believe that other person first.
It's why referrals and review sites are so important. You need to think about your LinkedIn profile, your personal LinkedIn profile, like a personal website. Like I'm going to the company website to determine if I trust them and I know them. And this is a good way of looking at that for an individual, an expert in a field.
Absolutely.
Give us number 5.
So you want to join groups and contribute. There are some really great groups on LinkedIn, and there's also some garbage ones. Just find some ones that are really active in a subject that you really care about and, participate, contribute to discussions, start discussions, and share content. The goal of building success on a platform with your personal brand is to get people to come to you. Probably should have led the episode with that, but the whole point of building a personal brand, the whole point of leveraging LinkedIn, it's not so you can be constantly hammering the phones and dialing for dollars. That's exhausting. I know because I've done it. Good Lord. It works, but inbound marketing is much easier. That's when customers come in to you. Things get so much easier when your customers, bing bong, show up in your inbox. They're like, hey, I've been following you for a while. Do you think you can help me with such and such? Yes, absolutely. The relationships that you create are where the sales come from. Now, what I see people do on LinkedIn all the time is build a brand that don't monetize it. I see people leveraging AI to just basically spam the inbox. Really wish that would stop. None of these things actually contribute to real meaningful growth for your company. They might sucker people into doing business with you once, but real business growth is when customers stay. Not because they forget they have a subscription with you, but because they remember and they like doing business with you and they spend more and more with you every year because you actually authentically show up. So when I was able to see such incredible success on LinkedIn, I built a lot of relationships. I took conversations that started in the comments and I put them in the inbox, and I made it so people got to know me more. And I started questions and I asked, hey, I really like you. Could we ever talk about doing business? And when people have a genuine affinity for you, they know you, they like you, and they trust you. Those 3 things are important. Know, like, trust. When people have those 3 things, They want to find a way to do business with you because it's you. And that's the magic of the personal brand. And that is how you can make money on LinkedIn. Show up, be authentic, post consistently, share very, very authentically who you are, what you think, use your own voice, engage with other people, and actually lean into relationship development. Make friends. Remember what that was like in second grade? Hi, will you be my friend? It's the same thing.
Oh, I feel like you just gave a sermon on this. It's fantastic. This is the episode where you took us to church. Normally I'm taking us to church.
Sometimes I can. Hallelujah.
There you go. Anything else you want to add?
Nope. We're going to stick a bow on this one. Thank you so much for listening to the episode. It's a pleasure to serve you and help you get wiser and richer. The next episode, we're going to be talking about how to take your personal brand and make it even more visible. So don't miss out on that one. If you want to review any of the old episodes, highly recommend that you do so. It's business education for free. You'd be silly to miss out. So we are sponsored by Vision. Go to the show notes, get the link. If you're ever looking for a really awesome marketer that understands operations, business strategy, sales, and how to actually bring dollars to your doorstep, we're always here for you. Thank you for listening. We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.